Hello, Jen here, and I have Christmas Memories YouTube Inspiration Hop with Miranda and Lisa Day 1. So today's prompt is Here Comes Santa Claus, and for the next 12 days, we're going to have a different prompt every day, hopefully to inspire you to pull out some of your Christmassy stuff and Christmas pictures and get them scrapped. So I'm aiming high, and I'm really hoping I can get all 12 days done. I'm really excited to do all of these prompts. So we'll see how it goes. Keep your fingers crossed for me. It has been a while since I've been able to sit down and actually scrapbook since we brought baby home. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. So for the next 12 days, I'm really hoping to use up a ton of my Christmas scraps. I have not done any shopping. I haven't really done any scrapbook shopping in a long time, over a year. But I definitely haven't done any Christmas shopping, no Black Friday shopping for me. I don't have any new things. So I'm really challenging myself to just pull out all of my scraps and use up everything that I can so that maybe I can buy some new stuff for next year. So this paper that I'm using actually comes from a paper pad from Michael's. It's like a Recollections paper pad. It's super, super thin. It's one of those pads that when you get it, instead of having, say, maybe 36 pieces or something like that, 24 pieces, it actually has like 180 pieces of paper. So everything is really, really thin, but I think it actually works really good when you're doing a bunch of different layers, and you can see it's really fun and festive. So I had the whole pad. I decided to just pull out a bunch of the sheets that I like. I think there was maybe 6 of each sheet, and so I pulled out, 1, 2, 3 of each sheet, depending on how much I liked the patterns and the colors and things like that. And then I gave away the rest. And I just pulled out all of the papers and thought I could put something really fun together. So it's nothing too complicated. I didn't want to do anything too involved or anything that, I don't know, I'm trying to get my feet wet again, I guess you could say, and get back into scrapbooking. And so I really didn't want to commit myself to being overwhelmed by anything. So I thought that this was just really fun with all the colors, super Christmassy, and I'm going to rip some strips. I really like that background paper that I'm using, and it has all of the colors that I want to put into my layout, so it kind of works to tie everything together. And then you saw there, I just cut a strip from one of the little kind of border papers, I guess you could say. This tree strip here, I just thought it was kind of a fun little background to put my Santa photo on, because we are actually outside in amongst the trees. And then I ripped a few extra strips of more solid patterns just to kind of break everything up a little bit and really help your eye to kind of focus in on the picture and have a little bit of a break from all of the patterns. And I'm going to mat my photo on a piece of paper that has all of the colors again represented, but it's mostly white, and so that also kind of gives your eye a bit of a break, and it really helps that photo to stand out. So I did mat that piece, that sort of white lined piece, on another piece of the more solid dark green just to ground it a little bit. But I think that white piece really helps everything to pop out. And so my next idea was to just fill the whole page with Santas, because here comes Santa Claus. That's the prompt. And you can see I've pulled a bunch of Santa Clauses out. So I have a little wood veneer one, and I have some chipboard ones, and I have a tag with Santa on it, and I have some, they're more like a textured sticker. I just wanted to kind of fill the whole thing with Santas. And then I changed my mind, because for me, Here Comes Santa Claus, I was kind of thinking of Santa with his reindeer and the reindeer kind of pulling him on the sleigh. And so I didn't really have a sleigh that would work well, but I did have these cute teeny tiny little reindeer. They're little wood veneer reindeer that I got from Dollarama, and there's 3 different colors of them. So I thought it would be really fun to kind of put those diagonally across my photo and across the layout and kind of represent like Santa's reindeer bringing Santa to town. So I just went ahead and kind of placed them 2 by 2. So I have my 8 reindeer, and then I picked it's not really a true red, it's more like a burgundy color, but I just picked that burgundy one to kind of represent Rudolph as that 9th reindeer. And then I am going to keep that tag in there. That comes from Dollar Tree. It's just, I thought it was a really cute kind of tag, and it's got that really bright green in it, and then of course Santa. And then here I'm just pulling out a few little bits of chipboard and some stickers to embellish. I don't think it needs a ton of extra embellishment just because it has all of those patterns and it has kind of the trees in the background and stuff like that. But you know, a few little things. Oh, I think baby is crying. I will be right back. Poor little guy. He's only been with us for 3 weeks, and so he's still kind of testing at night to make sure that when he cries, if he needs us, we will actually come, kind of developing that trust with us and that attachment and bonding. So yay, so much fun, but we love him. He's a very sweet little guy. So yeah, we're pretty lucky to have him in our life. So yes, back to the layout. So it didn't need a ton of extra embellishment because I really like all the patterns and the color and the trees and stuff like that. So just a couple little pieces of chipboard. There's a couple little kind of plastic puffy stickers from Pink Fresh, and then one of those more like soft plastic stickers that says "Here Comes Santa Claus." I really wanted to make sure I got that into my layout. And then of course my reindeer. So I put them all down, and I really want to get some sort of pretty kind of string or twine or something to kind of connect them all together, so it kind of looks like the reins connecting the reindeer. But I didn't really have anything that I liked on hand, so I have to go through maybe some of my crafty stash and see if I can find something that'll work. I don't want a really thick kind of twine. I want something a little bit thinner, so that will change eventually. When I do my layout share, you might see that will change. But for now, I just took a gold marker and I outlined the whole layout with the gold marker, and then I outlined the tag, and then I kind of drew in those reins. And then to really make sure that you see that top reindeer is Rudolph, I took actually one of the insides from the sequins. In all of those little recollection sets that I got a couple of years ago on clearance, they didn't remove the little center of the sequins. So there's all these teeny tiny little circles in the bottom of the package. So I just pulled out a red one, and that became Rudolph's nose. And then I splashed around a couple other little sequins, and there you go. You can kind of see it shining there, Rudolph's nose. And that is it for day 1. Please check out the links down below so you can see everybody else who's playing along with Lisa and Miranda today. And thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate all of your patience and support while I've been away. Thank you so much. We will see you tomorrow for day 2. Until next time, happy scrapping. Bye.